Hello, beautiful family. God bless you. Welcome to your devotional. We're going to continue reading in chapter 2 of the book of Esther. We are in the devotional called The Rewarded Life, and we are talking about Esther, the queen. I want us to move on and to see how God can work a plan, even an enemy's plan, to destroy and turn it on your behalf. The book of Esther calls it a lot a plot. Secret plans against you. It's a powerful story to me of how, as you are obeying God, serving the Lord in His plan, there's going to be plans against you. But if you remember who you are and you stay in the position where God has placed you, and you allow Him to defend you, allow Him to reward you, it's amazing how God can do it. So in the next videos, we're going to talk about these reactions of a man of God, Mordecai, when there was plots against them. Well, Pastor Anna, I'm just going to take him on myself. Well, that is the lowest level of defense you could ever have. Let me show you the story. Chapter 2, verse 21. One day, as Mordecai was on duty at the king's gate, two of the king's eunuchs, Bigthana and Teresh, who were guards at the door of the king's private quarters, became angry at the king and plotted to assassinate him. But Mordecai heard about the plot and gave the information to Queen Esther. She then told the king about it and gave Mordecai credit for the report. When an investigation was made and Mordecai's story was found to be true, the two men were impaled on a sharpened pole, and this was all recorded in the book of the history of the king's reign. So much to say here. What is the purpose for God to put us close to someone in a level of authority, someone that has a level of greatness? Promotions. What is the purpose? One of them is protection. To protect the person that is your authority. This concept is unfortunately ignored or maybe unknown because a lot of people fight authority, resist authority. They want to do their own thing. They don't want to value, treasure authority. But in the Bible, you will find many times that the reason someone is close to an authority is for protection. Not control, protection. Protection from the attacks of the enemy against that person. That's the position Mordecai took. And again, you see that once Mordecai found out about the plot against the king, he had the queen and he gave the information to her. That's another very important part. Who do you talk to? How do I know it's gossip and how do I know it's not? I've heard so many people say, oh, Pastor, and I know I should have brought that to you, but I didn't because I did not want to gossip. Well, that's pure ignorance. Why? Gossip is when you tell information to somebody that cannot do anything about it. That's gossip. Gossip is giving information to people that cannot fix it, don't care, and there's absolutely nothing that God has assigned them to do about it. But Mordecai knew what to do with the information. He did not circumvent protocol, which is another important part. He didn't try to get the information to the king directly. he went through the queen. Such an important role. I love the relationship between the queen and Mordecai because the queen saw Mordecai as an advisor, but Mordecai saw the queen as the door that he should always follow. Isn't that precious? What a respect from both ends. Once she had the information, she gave it to the king and gave credit to Mordecai. Oh, that's another sad, sad, sad thing. She did not come up to the king and saying, I brought you this information, I came up with this, and no. The moment I'm sure the king was very grateful, she immediately said, it wasn't me. This is a person you must be thankful for. This is the one that did it. This is the one. People in leadership, you know they are true leaders when they give the credit to others and take the fault themselves. That is a leadership trait. I learned that from my mother a long time ago. When you do something, when something good happens, give the credit to others. When something bad happens, take the responsibility yourself. That is a trait of leadership. And it wins the heart of those working with you. Esther knew that. And I'm sure that was precious to the king. You know, family, everybody in authority will immediately admire you when you know to give credit to others. When you can give credit to others, that gives so much information about who you are. But if you are quiet when others do something good and loud when others do something bad, that also says a lot about the heart. The queen knew what to do. And then the last part I want you to see in this video is that they made an investigation and it was found to be true. So there was consequences for the two men. They were killed. And this was all recorded. This was all recorded. This was all recorded in the book of the history of the king. I don't have enough time to tell you today that everything good you do is recorded. It's never forgotten. And even though it could look like it was unrecognized and uncelebrated and not rewarded, it was recorded. And in due season, God will bring it to people's remembrance like he did with that king, which I'll share in the next video. Thank you so much for listening, family. And if you would like to sow a seed to Wisdom for Winning Church, you can by going through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom 4 Winning. God bless you.